Authorities continue to make dozens of arrests every day as the federal surge continues. Good to be with you. I'm Simone D'Alba. The White House is touting 465 arrests in the district since the start of the crackdown last Thursday. But the federal surge in D.C. is also sparking questions about how much immigration is playing into this enforcement. Rafael Sanchez Cruz is with us in studio. And Rafa, this came up last week in federal court when D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith was reinstated authority over D.C. police.
Yeah, that's right, Simone. Attorneys for the Trump administration suggested that the federal government wants D.C. police to fully cooperate with their immigration enforcement. The White House says today their federal officers plan to deport any undocumented immigrant that their federal agents encounter during this operation.
President Trump's efforts to make D.C. safe again are working.
Tonight, the White House is pushing back on questions surrounding their crime crackdown strategy.
Nearly half of all of the non-illegal alien-related arrests have occurred in wards 7 and 8.
Without providing details about the case, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt claimed last night an MS-13 gang member was arrested in D.C., adding to the growing number of undocumented immigrants who are getting detained by federal officials in the district.
If this is really about immigration enforcement, I think the administration should make that plain.
And we are going to remove illegal criminals from our nation's capital. They will be detained and deported.
They are arresting people who are not deportable.
Genevieve Agustin is the legal director for the Central American Resource Center known as CARECEN. The organization works with the immigrant community in D.C.
We actually have a client who is in valid temporary protected status who was arrested. And, so ICE has the information available on their phones. They also have biometrics, so they know who they're dealing with.
Agustin says her client has been released but has been asked to do ICE check-ins, and it's not the only case they're monitoring. She says the process for undocumented immigrants is grim.
It's very grim because once you're in custody, there's almost no due process. Like, due process is disappearing. First of all, there's an effort to remove people from the area and to either deport them immediately or send them to like Texas or Louisiana. They lose contact with their attorneys, with their families.
Now, we have reached out to the Department of Homeland Security to know more about the arrest of immigrants who have deportation protections and to know who they're prioritizing during this federal surge, but we have yet to hear back. As for how long the National Guard will be on the ground here in the district, the White House says they still don't have a timeline just yet, Simone.
We're seeing more arrests, more soldiers, and no exit strategy as of yet. Rafa, thank you.